Hello everyone, I hope everyone is doing good and taking good care of themselves. And before I get into today's topic, I would request you all to please like, share, subscribe, and share the videos that you like with your loved ones and create awareness. So today I'm going to talk about insecurity and signs of insecurity. So let us understand what insecurity is. So insecurity is when a person feels that he or she is not secure or accepted or okay with the way how he or she is, and that overall feeling of not being okay, of not being accepted, or of not being secure is what leads to insecurity. Now I won't go into the reasons can be endless, childhood toxicity, dysfunctional homes, and a lot of issues are there. So there can be endless factors of that leads a person to feel insecure. Yeah. And insecurity is also something which shows in the behavior, because as it is, a person feels insecure about his or her overall self, and it goes so much into the subconscious, or let me put it this way, it's so embedded in the subconscious, their insecurities, that it shows in the actions. If you are a keen observer, you can actually see and observe who is insecure or who is not insecure or who has insecurities. So we are going to mostly talk about the signs and understand the signs of insecurity. Yeah. And so yes, without any delay, let me get into the signs. So the first sign of insecurity is that the insecure person talks ill about other person's appearance. Yes, that is a sign of insecurity, because as it is, if you're okay and if you're okay with your own self, I don't think there is any reason for you to go to an extent of foul mouthing or speaking ill about someone else's appearance. See, five fingers are not the same, so how can you expect everyone to have the same appearance? Some might look good, some might look the best of themselves, some might be different, it depends. And we are no one to judge or give certificates to people. So anyone who passes remarks on the appearance, that person is exhibiting these signs of being insecure, because a secure person is least bothered whether how you feel or what you feel. And a secure person is okay with himself or herself, so they're least interested in pinpointing or making others feel insecure, because they as it is have that sense of security. They are happy and they accept the things, how things are in their life, they accept themselves. So insecure people have got this habit of invoking the insecurity in others as well. So one of the primary signs is that they will talk ill about the person's his or her appearance. It can be a man, woman, or anything. So these insecure people will exhibit their insecurity by talking ill about someone else's appearance. The next one is that insecure person always second guesses. They second guess anything and everything that they do. So you need to see and observe that insecure person is not confident. See, there are doubts, it's okay, but an insecure person is going to do something and is going to keep on second guessing himself in everything. So they are not really sure even of their activities, of what they do or what they don't. So they have this insecurity in their actions as well, and they talk about it and they exhibit and they show. So that is sign number 2. The third sign is these insecure people will be in a habit of pushing you away and then pulling you back. Yeah, that is also a sign of insecure people, because they would want to become more sure of you on certain parameters and in certain ways. So they would first push you away to see how much you are desperate for them, and then they are going to pull you back and show their desperateness. So that is again a very different sign, I would say, of pushing and then pulling. I mean, it's a very different kind of a mental dynamic, I would say, or psychological dynamic. But yes, that is how these insecure people behave. First they will push you away and then they will pull you away. The next sign is that these insecure people will always have this feeling, and they will even say, they will even share it with you, that the entire world hates them. They have this preconceived notion, deep set in their subconscious, that they are not okay, they are not fitting in, they are not accepting the way how they are, or they feel they have a lot of insecurities, and because of that they assume, these insecure people, they assume that the entire world hates them. Trust me, the entire world is busy, earning a living, doing their own work, so nobody has time to do all these hate business and all. So this insecure person has this feeling and often exhibits that everyone hates me, nobody loves me. So this is one of the sign. The next sign is that these insecure people, I mean, like, first of all, they will talk ill. In the first point I have already explained that they will talk ill about somebody else's appearance. They would want them to feel insecure, but now let me come to this point that I'm going to talk about, is that these insecure people are also worried if someone else is bad mouthing about them. Yes, they are very concerned if someone is bad mouthing about them or not. So now you can see they want to bad mouth about someone else's appearance, plus they are concerned about if someone is bad mouthing about them, these insecure people. So it's a very different kind of chemistry that is out there. The next one is brag to others. Yes, insecure people have a lot of things to brag, unnecessary. I went to Harvard, I've got this car, my father was this, I've traveled this much, I've wasted this much, I've done this, I've done that. See, bragging, it's okay to talk about your accomplishments and achievements on and off, but bragging and trying to belittle things, so this is how these insecure people makes them themselves feel safe at home, by bragging big things about them. And if you see one of these personality disorders, the histrionic personality disorder also has some of these signs, where the person is, as it is, having a lot of insecurities, and they talk about the grandioseness, they talk about the grandiosity, about their achievements, and about whoever they are. So they talk about that grandioseness, that fake facade, even they put up, to look grandiose and big and magnanimous. So yes, too much of bragging is there in an insecure person, and that is a clear indication. You should understand that the person has some insecurity. Yeah, so I mean, the entire idea of making this video is to make you guys understand how you all can gauge insecurities and help people, yeah, or create a healthy boundary in case if you can't help. See, I mean, not everyone is looking for help, so at least you can create a healthy boundary and keep yourselves safe emotionally and mentally. Yeah, the next point is these insecure people don't hesitate in humiliating the people whom they once knew. Yeah, so for example, let me put it this way, if I am an insecure person, I wouldn't hesitate my long lost friend, I wouldn't hesitate in humiliating my long lost friend, childhood friend, or some acquaintance that I knew. I wouldn't hesitate in humiliating them as well. Yeah, so I mean, yesterday I had coffee with someone and today I'm humiliating that person. Yeah, so that is also a clear sign of being insecure. Yeah, that is an important sign of an insecure person. The next one is these insecure people have practically all kinds of excuses for walking down on others. Yes, they have got all kinds of excuses for walking down on others, and these people are these insecure people show this behavior and gesture even to their friends, families, colleagues. It doesn't really matter, it's not only for the outside world where they don't hesitate in walking down on others. It's with their close circle relatives also, so they don't hesitate in that. And these people they have excuse if or rather, let me put it this way, in a simpler way, they wouldn't hesitate guilt tripping you and then pinpointing your mistakes, and then they would connect a sequence that you had done this, you made me feel this way, this is the reason I walked over you, and that's it. So you are to be blamed, not the insecure person. So they are very smart, and I mean, it's all insecurity, and they know how to twist and turn and again put the blame game on your head. Yes, so that is one of the things, that they have a lot of excuses, and they can spin a story around and for walking down on you. So they know how to fight the word game. Yes, the next one is that these insecure people are, as it is, very insecure, and they don't hesitate in belittling others' success. Yes, so these insecure people really don't feel happy with others' success. They will come up with like this: oh, she cheated, oh, she did this, oh, he bribed, oh, he did this, he's not worthy, he's not worthy of that position, he's done this, he's done that, he has wrong company, this and that. So they will never appreciate someone's success. They will always belittle others' success. So these insecure people are just into bragging about themselves, talking high about themselves, but when it comes to others, they are just into belittling others' success. I mean, there is no harm in appreciating someone's success. There is no harm in appreciating helping people understand that they have done good. So there is no harm in that, in making others feel good about whatever they have accomplished. But these insecure ones, never. They are going to talk ill about others' success also. The next point is that these insecure people, they win things horribly and they lose badly. Yes, they might win at things, but they don't win properly. They win by like maybe 0.5, or they win in a very dragging manner. It's not like very confident and with a lot of confidence, conviction they win things. Their winning is also not very graceful. It's a horrible winning for them, and of course their losses and the way how they lose, that is also very bad. And I mean, this you can see in their behavior. Yeah, so I mean, let me simplify it. So if they win a position in a company, they do a lot of these butterings, they do a lot of these people pleasing, and a lot of things they'll do just to reach there. So their winning is not something which is absolutely based on their work and effort. Their winning has a lot of other verticals also that makes them win, and the same thing is with their loss and defeat as well. So yes, they win horribly and they lose badly. Yeah, the next point is these insecure people don't hesitate in mocking poor people. See, of course we cannot deny the fact that of course a poor mindset, poverty is something which a person is also responsible. That's absolutely fine. But if someone is poor, you can't really mock poor people until unless if you can't enable them or help them, or help them grow or motivate them. I don't think one has the rights to mock poor people. But these insecure people don't hesitate in outrightly mocking poor people. So that is a sign of insecurity. So it's nothing, it's not a matter of pride, but it's a pure insecurity that these people don't hesitate in even mocking poor people. The next point is that these insecure people are these insecure people can be the most idle threats. Yes, these insecure people can go to any extent. They can go to any extent to belittle you, to crush your self-esteem, to crush your confidence, to crush your peace of mind, to ruin you. So these insecure people are so insecure that or maybe they have lots of time in some cases. I mean, I see it this way because I mean I have a lot of challenges in my own life, and I don't go to an extent of getting into smear campaign, mudslinging, trolling and all of that. But yes, these Insecure people can go to any extent, so they are ideal threats. I mean, if someone is insecure, if someone is an insecure person by default, and that person happens to be insecure of you, then be rest assured that you are having a very intelligent and dedicated enemy after you. Yeah, so that is how these insecure people are. Insecure people also have one problem. I mean, problem, or let me put it this way, insecure people also exhibit an important sign, and that sign is that they don't see positivity in others, they always see negativity in others. See, good and bad exists everywhere. I have got good things, I have got bad things as well. I can't say that I have come down from heaven, I have got wings, I have got halo, and whatever I do, it's absolutely good. No, I have done bad when I was in survival mode. I have done bad in life, and I have done good as well. So I'm a combination of both. So definitely my bad has taught me a lot of lessons, so I'm more towards the good side now. I avoid doing anything bad because it doesn't lead to anything good. So yes, but these people, these insecure people, they will always see the negative in you, they will not see anything positive in you. So they can be these pathological critics, you can say. So they are always into criticizing others, they are always into seeing negativity in others, and they're always going to pinpoint someone's weakness, and it goes on. So yes, they don't see positivity in others, these insecure folks. The next one is that these insecure people are so insecure, their insecurity often goes to a different level, where they start exhibiting signs that everything a person is doing, or everything a person is saying, is actually secretly to attack this insecure person. So this insecure person has a feeling inside that whatever everyone is saying or doing, it is all secretly in to attack this insecure person. So that is again a next level of insecurity. It builds up, and of course they are not open to talking. So it really messes up the state of mind for an insecure person. And yes, so they identify the world as a bad place, people as bad people, and people are just conspiring, and people are just planning things against them. So this is one of the signs that they exhibit. The next one is these insecure people are whenever you'll put up a fight, or whenever you have an argument, they always say the last word. Lastly, I just want to say this to you, and I'm done with you. So these kind of statements are majorly from people who are deep down very insecure and not grounded. So they always have those last words. I'm done with you. This is the last, and this is the last of my words that I have for you, and you can go your way, I can go my way. I'm least bothered about you, to hell with you. So these insecure people exhibit signs of last words. They have a lot of last words. The next sign of an insecure person is that they will keep on bringing your past mistakes in order to guilt trip you, and in order to keep pinning things on you. Yes, so I'm for example, let's take a situation. It's me and my boyfriend. So my boyfriend keeps on telling me that I have done something in the past, and because of that I'm this, and because of that he is reacting in that way. So this is the kind of scenario. So for example, let me put another example. My son comes and keeps on bringing a past mistake that I did not go to his PTM, parent teacher meeting, and because of that the teachers really were angry, and the teachers had punished him because I did not turn up for his PTM. So he keeps on recalling and keeps on pinning it on to me that mom, you have done this, and you did wrong, and I suffered because of that. So this entire episode and this entire cycle you can see in an insecure person. The next sign to look out for in an insecure person is humble brag. Yes, we had talked about bragging, that they are big time into bragging. But let us understand what is humble brag. Yes, so humble brag is, let me make you all understand with a simple example that I'm traveling in a plane and the weather is really bad, and the flight was supposed to take only 2 hours, to reach the destination, but because of bad weather it took 3 hours. So my way of expressing that event would be, oh, the flight took 3 hours, it was horribly late, the weather was bad, but I mean, at least we were in first class, so it's okay, but it was a horrible flight, lots of turbulence, 3 hours miserable. Thank God we were in first class. Yeah, so this is known as humble brag, where you act humble and then again you brag. Yeah, so this is again a sign of an insecure person. Yeah, the next one is, these insecure people keep on reminding others about their accomplishments. You will never forget their accomplishments. They will make sure that you learn it by heart. Yes, they'll keep on talking about the accomplishments on and off, occasionally, and on and off, or on a daily basis. I did this, I did that, I went there and I did this, I helped them, I helped him, I helped them. So these insecure people will keep on ruminating and repeating their accomplishments or their deeds, what they have done, which is good according to them. They'll keep on repeating it. Yeah, the next one is that these insecure people, when they spot that you are very secure and safe, they would even try to make you also feel insecure as well. Like, how can you trust your husband so much? Why the hell do you expect so much from your daughter-in-law? How can you expect something from your son? Your son might just betray you or just alienate you. How can you trust your husband? You never know, he must be having an affair. How can you trust your wife? Once you are at work, you never know whom she calls at home. Yeah, so an insecure person will try and induce insecurity into the other person's mind also. Yeah, into the minds of the secure person. So you need to be very cautious when you're dealing with an insecure person, and that is the reason I'm talking about these different signs, so that you can build up a healthy boundary, and you can be rest assured that, okay, fine, it's not going to go beyond, or it's not going to go out of control. So they do try this trick of making you also feel insecure. And the last point that I would like to talk about is that these insecure people will always have a very dramatized version of world and story and politics, where everything is going down the drain. Like, or let me put it this way, these insecure people will make or will express everything as if everything is undergoing apocalypse, like the world is coming to an end, politics is all demonic, humans have become demonic, so everything is the worst according to them. Everything is going down the drain, everything is turning the worst day by day. So these are the signs of an insecure person, and with the help of these signs we can identify who is safe, secure and sound, or who is insecure. So in order to manage insecure people, I think, to what I have learned this far and what I have seen and what I have researched, the best thing is to create healthy boundary. Because see, an insecure person sometimes doesn't even know that they are insecure. They have this feeling of insecurity. They think that it is normal to feel that way, and they are not quite open in talking about it or seeking help. So the best thing, if you encounter an insecure person, is that create a healthy boundary. Otherwise you no matter what you do, you can't make them feel safe. Trust me. One has to work on his or her trust issues. Someone else can't come and make you feel trusted or worth or whatever. So max what one can do is that create a healthy boundary and keep suggesting that insecure person to start up a conversation with a mental health care professional or a healthcare provider and talk about it, how they feel about things and situation. Otherwise, only if they understand and realize that they have problem, we can fix it. If they don't, we can't force them, we can't force fix anyone's problem. So yes, the only easy solution is to maintain a healthy boundary, and that's all. This was all about signs of insecure person. I mean, I have a small little confession. I also used to have a little bit of insecurities about a lot of things, but with time things changed, and I realized that it's not a bad place out there. World is not a bad place, and not everyone is bad. And I was not very expressive. I had those deep set insecurities which I used to express by going into isolation. I never used to exhibit by communicating, though I'm quite an introvert. So I mean, I was not outgoing, so all of those insecurities used to come out by socially distancing myself. I used to distance myself from everyone. So my insecurities were very different, and it made me act very different. But slow and steady, I worked on it, and I'm okay now. I feel great, and I have worked on those insecurities, and it was very irrational, or rather I would say something which was not in the first place, or maybe it was because of chaotic childhood trauma. I had built up all those preconceived notions and insecurities in my head. Instead, now things are very different. So yes, everyone has a different way of expressing, but these are some of the major signs to look out for in an insecure person. And the only way to handle an insecure person is to help them reach out to a mental health care provider or professional, and then they can work their way out, or else maintain a healthy boundary. I think that is the only way forward. And yes, it's a conscious decision to heal. You can't come and heal me. I can't force you to heal. You have to heal. You have to understand, browse, navigate, and then think and do the troubleshooting part. Yes, so this was all about signs of insecure person. Hope you all liked the video, and in case I have forgotten any points, please don't hesitate in writing it down in the comment section. Please like, share, subscribe, and lots of love and blessings to all of you. Bye.